Today we are going to make a katsudon. For first step is the rice, where we need rice, water, brown sugar, and vinegar rice. For the second step, we are going to need soy sauce, mirin, dashi broth, brown sugar, sake, sweet onion, and one large egg. The final part of the recipe is the tonkatsu, which is the breaded pork chop. For this, we are going to need a pork fillet, plain flour, Japanese breadcrumb, one egg, and salt, pepper. We are going to clean the starch of the rice. For this, we soak the rice with water in a drainer for 2 or 3 minutes until the water passes through clean. We should do it carefully. We don't want to break the grains of the rice. Then we are going to put the rice in a pot with the same amount of water. Then we are going to bring it to a boil. For it, we are going to put the cup at the highest heat. When it starts to boiling, we are going to lower the heat to the lowest heat and cover it with a nap and a tap to retain the steam inside, and let it cook for 20 minutes. For the tonkatsu sauce, we are going to slice the onion to thin slice. We are going to heat up a saucepan with a squirt of olive oil and throw in it the sweet onion. Now, the obligatory hail to the Almighty cat. And carefully, we should miss some slices for decoration purpose. We are going to cook the onions at a low heat for about 10 or 15 minutes or until the onions are soft and caramelized. Now we are going to mix all the other ingredients of the sauce: the mirin, sake, soy sauce, brown sugar, the dashi broth, in a bowl. Stir it well until the sugar is completely dissolved in liquids. Pour the liquid into a saucepan with the sweet onion and stir it well to help the onions to get soaked with all the liquids. For the tonkatsu, we are going to debone the pork chop with a paring knife. When that is done, it's very important to pet the fillet to let it know that he is a good boy. Good boy! After that, we are going to beat an egg. First of all, we need to master the art of handling the chopsticks. Then we crack the egg and try again to handle the chopsticks. When we fail, that we just beat the eggs however we can. Now we should prepare the setup of fry the good boy or pork chop, whatever you call it. We season the good boy to reward it. It was a such of lovely boy. It's a good thing to let it know. Then we bat it in pool or a bowl of our greatest plain flour. Then in the egg bath, and finally in the Japanese breadcrumbs. Now we prepared a perfect hot jacuzzi of olive oil. For our now lovely and thick breaded good boy, the perfect temperature of this bath is 1016 degrees Celsius. Let it enjoy the bath until it is golden and crunchy. Then we carefully clothe the golden crunchy good boy with paper towel and let it drain the excess of oil. Now we put our golden crunchy good boy in a cutting board and we cut into a 5 golden crunchy good boys. It's our lucky day. We now have 5 golden crunchy little good boys. Can you say no, these cute littles? Now we put our cuties into sweetie sauce bath, remembering to not be such a villain and let it be together is very cruel to separate these cute little brothers. Then we pour them with one more egg and let it simmer until they are soft, juicy, sweet, lovely, golden, crunchy little good boys. Now we mix our dressing to the girlfriend of our little good boys. The rice For this, we mix the rice vinegar with the brown sugar and a pinch of salt. Then we pour it into the rice and stir it carefully. We don't want to hurt our daughter-in-law. The final step in our recipe is also the most hard thing to do. We are going to let our little good boys and the rice be together for the rest of their short life. For this, we put a daughter-in-law, aka rice, in a large bowl, and then we put for the final time our soft, juice, sweet, lovely, golden, crunchy good boys on the top of her. Then we wish there the best of lucks, and finally we discard all of our human feelings and lost our minds in sadness and commit the cruelest crime of eating our poor child and loved rice in a spiral of sadness, guiltness, and hungriness, depth, bottom of our misfortune. Please, now we keep a minute of silence for their souls. Ana perfect. Repetirlo, por favor. The final part of the recipe is the tonkatsu, which is a breaded pork chop for the